Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, welcome to the reflections of second Sunday in Advent season, year C. In today's first reading, Baruch announces the time of God's favor to the people of Israel. He tells the Lord will level the mountains and fill up the valleys to make a path for them. Similarly, in the Gospel, John the Baptist prepares a way for the Lord, calling everyone for repentance. In just today's liturgy of the Word reminds us to be prepared to welcome the newborn Christ on Christmas Day. In the first reading, Baruch, the secretary of Prophet Jeremiah, announces the time of God's favor to the people of Israel. It was a time when Jerusalem had fallen into the power of kings of Babylonia, and the people of Jerusalem were taken into exile to Babylonia. The people were grief-stricken and greatly shamed. And in this juncture, Baruch announces and assures that the lost glory of Jerusalem will be restored soon. As the prophet prophesied, the king of Persia, Cyrus, defeated the Babylonian kings in 539 and liberated the people of Jerusalem and set them free to go to Jerusalem and rebuild their temple. The people walked all through the desert, encountering the hostile native tribes, but the Lord was with them and led them up to Jerusalem. So, the people had a desert experience before they could really experience joy in the temple of the Lord. This symbolically tells all of us that we need to prepare ourselves in this Advent season before ever we aspire for the real joy on Christmas Day. Therefore, let us be prepared and have real Christmas joy. The Gospel presents the preaching of John the Baptist. But the message was not preached in the temple or in the palace. Neither it was preached in the city nor in the village, but it was preached in the wilderness on the bank of river Jordan. After the last prophet in the Old Testament, Malachi, who preached around 450 BCE, there were no prophets for 400 years. And then came John the Baptist, preaching and preparing a way for the Lord. He can be told as the culmination of Old Testament prophets and the commencing of new era of Christianity. He prepared a way for the Lord, and now He entreats all of us to prepare ourselves to welcome the child of Bethlehem on Christmas Day. Saint Benedict speaks about three kinds of preparations. First, we have to prepare for His first coming, which is commemorated on Christmas Day. In other words, we have to prepare for Christmas. Secondly, we ought to prepare for His second coming, which is Judgment Day. And thirdly, we have to prepare for the intermediary coming, which can happen n number of times. Which means we have to prepare ourselves to welcome Christ between His first coming and second coming in our daily life. Dear friends, any kind of preparation needs full dedication from oneself. Only then one will bear fruits which are fully grown and matured. If not, we will also fall into the fate of those 5 foolish virgins for whom the door was shut. The prudent will see the danger and take refuge, but the simple keep walking and pay the penalty. Proverbs 22:3. let us be prudent and be prepared in this Advent season. Dear friends, in reality, the more we make up our mind and be prepared, the more we fall into temptations. We are told to be alert always. Remember, St. Peter tells in his first letter, chapter 5, verse 18, be alert and have sober-minded, because the enemy is prowling round like a roaring lion, looking for someone to eat. Stand up to him strong in faith. Therefore, we have to be alert, only then we can truly prepare. St. Paul, in his first letter to Thessalonians, chapter 5, verses 17, he tells, pray unceasingly and be prepared for his coming. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in conclusion, today's liturgy of the Word welcomes us to heed the voice of John the Baptist and be prepared in this Advent season. Let God bless us all.